So we are recording and we are good to go. Hopefully I don't run out of time in this video because it's 10:06 p.m. from where I'm recording. And like I said, I am in 8th grade, and I'm still learning the basics of coding. But this thing I want to teach you in coding is something cool because now I'm gonna make maybe one video per week because now I'm like ready to make more videos. I just had one video in mind, but I didn't make the final cut. There are problems within the code itself. And you can't find it in here because I took it away. Like I said, if you just click on anything I code, and then you can find everything I code. It's probably not much. You can check my sketches or my collections, wherever you like. So this is just a blank slate and paper. That's just. Before we go there, there's one that we're going to be coding, and we're going to be coding, like the video description said, we're going to be coding in my iPhone. I don't care if you want to do Android or whatever you want to call it like that. But it's gonna be a phone, so something like that. Okay, Android, iPhone, Samsung, LG. You'll have to change it up a bit though. Okay, we're not gonna get into logos or anything. We're not gonna add sound or something like having an actual phone. We're just gonna draw it. So my iPhone, I'm gonna change that to drawing. Actually, there we go. My iPhone drawing, and we're just gonna make the I capital because I don't want spelling to get in the way of anything. And now it's gone. It goes away though. Now what's the problem? I at this point don't care. So my iPhone drawing was actually inspired by one person who did do something in PFF.js. Um, but if we just search up, and that's the only drawing they've done. If we search up an iPhone or an iOS, and we get all types of phones, okay? But um, and we get Apple. Then there's the iPhone 11, and then there's the Google Pixel. Google Pixel. Um, especially the XL. This one right there, which is a really type of great smartphones. If you're looking for smartphones, like these are really cool smartphones. As a matter of fact, I might get an iPhone X. I might. Yeah, I still only have the iPhone 6s, but if I might get an iPhone X. But we'll see. So if you have an iPhone 11, I've heard about the camera and stuff, but or if you're just waiting for the iPhone 12, I'm not sure about the different Pixel, or if you're an Android kind of person. I've dealt with Android before. Actually, it's not bad. It's not bad. Though I would recommend probably getting an iPhone X. Maybe not as your first iPhone. Some people I know are just down to flip phones. Yeah, I know. So like there are different options, but looking along the lines of this, it's pretty cool. But if we do search for p5.js iPhone sketch, I think one person has done that, and it was, or not my friends, but one other person who did a video. And it's not there. There's something in the libraries about it, but I'm not exactly sure. What I was thinking of doing, like I said, if you want me to code something, then please tell me, like, if you want me to code something, like something abstract. I'm going with something easier, but if you want me to code something, I'll look into it. And then maybe if you do send me an email with something not working, I'll try to look into it, okay? There's just so much I have to say in this video, but generally I plan what I'm gonna do in the video, but like, so here we are back in our original place for the video, and you can't see what I'm doing with my hands or anything, because just can't. I've actually looked at pretty cool stuff by coding. Like I said, go to the Coding Trend channel. Dan Schiffman, that's his name, or Daniel, full name. He's had more experience. He's gone to college, and he's been coding on Pivot.js since probably 2018 or even longer. But yeah, and he probably has a lot of stuff going on in there. So get started, okay? I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that we need to get done. And actually, this is lots of lines of code. So if you want to take breaks between this video, like this long, and if you look at my code later, yeah, we're gonna be doing a long code. So we have to name some variables first. So uh, we're gonna be naming two variables. There should be one. Um, that's not it. That's not the one. But or was it? Was it in drawing? I can't remember myself. Uh, I think it was this. No, it wasn't this. It was the same thing. And actually, let me look up the name of the person because I have his name. I would want to thank him for giving me an idea of inspiring. But as usually, this is the only thing he's done. Oh yeah, it was done by as you know, Dimensions is the guy who made it, but or at least that's their username. There though. What is this? This guy needs to update it. Anyway, I don't see their name. I don't want to go back. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, big shout out to Dimensions. He gave me the idea, so I like this one. So first variable that we're declaring is variable h. So declaring functions and variables and all that sort, you gotta get used to it. So just variable h, and we're not assigning it a value. We're just gonna do a comma and then an m. Like I said, if depending on where you are in skills, we'd have to move along. And I'm using the arrow now because it's very comfortable for me. Variable, and then man. And I know it's a lot of code, but at the end, it will look super cool. It should probably tell you the time when you were at the code, and the time, I mean the date, and it should tell you the day as well. We could change the background really whatever color we'd like, but first of all, I just want to get into the code, and maybe we could just backspace this up. This is all we needed to write. Move it forward, okay? So, quick canvas, I'm gonna make it 600 by 400, okay? Last time I did like actually in one video that I did my previous one I did it a bit differently, and actually I would recommend not doing this. Here's why because generally what would happen is you don't want your phone to like be smushed. I get that the phone is probably not going to be like this, but we'd want so maybe make it 600 by 600 if it doesn't look like because the person who did 400 by 400 left it alone, but maybe if you want to change it later, we can. Moving along, we are now going to be defining other things. C1. So, if you're going to do that, this needs to move actually. Maybe to 13, I guess. 13 should be fine. 6, or not at 6, 7 actually. We are going to be doing C1. C1 is just a blank thing. Not familiar with it, but equals. We're going to give it a value and we're going to write color. So color in the references, and if we do go to the references, and if we do search for color, color is a constructor. We're just talking about color in general. It should let color be used. So what kind of color? So if you're like RGB, right? Like 204, 102, 0. Again, nothing, cause we haven't given C1 really anything. And we also have to do C2 as well. Maybe in the end we can change it to however we like. For now, stick with me. Ah, so for this one, do 0, maybe 102, and 153 to make it more bluish. Because if you want a blue phone, actually, maybe if you want to decide, actually, I think our phone will look blue. So if you want to make it look blue, then do this, or at least the inside. Generally, phones have a blue screen, I think, or depending if you change the wallpaper background to whatever you like. At this here, or also move down, separating this from this, we have, and this code that I saw that Dimensions did was great. Um, it was really cool. Variable y underscore well, we have to define a value equals 1 equals 2. Well, we're done. So at 14, skip 15, background, so now I need space to continue my coding. Um, and actually, um, keep the background at, now just make it 255 and move this actually to move to 23. So after the function draw, 17, we will be using variable h. If we think h stands is going to stand for hour. So time. We're getting into time here, so we're going to be using hour. Like I said, this video is going to be a lot of lines of code, but I'm going to try to make it quick. In the end, it's probably going to be like 100 or so lines of code, but stick with me, okay? It's going to look really. Actually, I do actually have a link we could be using. Editor dot p5.js. What is it? Editor.p5.js.org. Editor.p5js.org slash the guy's name, dimensions. There we go. So this is the guy actually who made the iPhone, and in the end, we're gonna make something similar to this. So I'd like to thank him for giving me that. At our next step, like I said, if you haven't done anything yet, we have to be using with variable age per hour. You could think like we'll be needing like minutes and dates and all those types of things. So yes, we will be needing them. So right along, we'll be doing minutes. Time is actually something. If we do go to the references, let's search for hour. Hour is a method, so it'll work. Current hour. So time will work. Time will work. And oh, sorry, that's why it didn't work. Minutes, just minutes, right? Minutes, hours. It's just hour. It's just a minute, and it's just a variable. So, moving right along, we gotta be doing months, right? And it's gonna be mo since m taken, and just right now, right? And after this, we're gonna be doing day. So, like I said, this is very easy to teach and explain. If you want to teach this or explain this to someone else, why am I always hitting print? So, and then variable d for day. Pretty simple. I feel like why do we put brackets with nothing in them? That's just how the code is. And at 22, we should just leave it alone. But now we're gonna be doing something called rect mode. I think if you see in some of my other code, I've used rect mode before. Or other shapes, and it's just something a lot of people like to use to make things easy for them. So I can't leave it blank this time. Was it center? But it has to be all caps. There we go. Work mode center. She used comments or she, however this is. Main body. And so I like that they use comments. Comments I find are very useful. I wrote stroke, not stork. Yay. You're gonna like this. 84, 84, 84. Yay, we get to use the same numbers again and again. I could have just copied and pasted them instead of writing them again and again. I don't know why I did that. So at 28, um, we're gonna now fill it up. Also, I could use OBS, like Open Broadcast Studio and other stuff that I saw Genshin the coding train using, but I really don't want to use that. Like that just gets messy. I've seen simple ways of using it, like people use the webcam and hotkeys and all that kind of stuff. I just really wanted to show my face, and like I still can, but some of my video mergers are costing money and stuff. I mean, I could just merge. If you have a better way of doing it, then please tell me. But like, I've tried the tech, and I have a Windows, I don't have a Mac, so yeah. But and it has OBS is free, but the usage I'm slow. One will screen rec. I'm having an easier time doing it. So yeah. So with the fill, and as long as the watermarks are bothering, which shouldn't. I'll have no problem. Yeah, it's okay. So fill is gonna be 25, and now we're gonna be doing the rect. So, which is the rectangle itself. So yes, the phones are in the shape of a rectangle. The one that's right near me is a rectangle. My calculator is kind of a rectangle. A lot of things are in rectangle shape. So obviously, even the phone to be in a rectangle shape, right? Well, yeah. So our rectangle is actually gonna be 200 by 200 by 180 and 350. If anyone's watching this, just please tell me you are understanding everything I'm saying. And I forgot something, I think. Or wait, did I forget something? Or do I just end at 350? 1, 2, 3. Oh no! I remember mine. My phone can't look like that. I mean, 350, comma 20, right? 200, 200, 180. There we go. Now our phone is round. If we do more, it generally kind of roundens the shape a little bit. And there's our phone, right? I guess. At line code of 30, we are going to leave it blank. Yes. And as a matter of fact, this, I don't think that. Oh yeah, by the way, this is going to be not even at the 100 mark. And actually, it's like 150 lines of code. So move it to about 102, I guess. Yeah, because I'm here at 30. What we're going to be doing now is, like I said, there are one, two, three, four, five parts to making this, and I think we're almost done with the first part. Yeah, we're almost done with the first part. So, but I'm just gonna make one video. That's why I try to move past it. Next, we're gonna be doing fill. Fill for our shape for our rectangle. Is this the rectangle? Well, I guess so. 30, 144, 25. No, it's not for the rectangle. It's for something else then. Well, it should be giving us a greenish. So, um, oh, I see. Yeah, it's for a rectangle, but it's for the one. Stroke 30, 14. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, the stroke is the same thing as the fill, actually. So, you've never seen me doing stroke like this, right? If you do stroke, it's only like a single number, but it's not many numbers. So, it does get a little confusing sometimes. Can you do it? Yes, I guess you can. Um, yeah, now it's gone. The error's gone. So now let's do our rectangle. This is our last rectangle in part 1, which is 200, 200. I should type it then. 200, 200. 170. How about 340? And let's look at it. So yes, it is green. So if you want a green phone, here's the code for it. Okay, we're gonna be using a green phone. Green's not bad, okay? It's the same color as the Android symbol is, though. And actually, Android, if you do know that if you're gonna make an Android app, it's mainly JavaScript. If you're like, if I search up coding train app, and I did watch their recent live stream, um, and this is their website, and that's the guide. Yeah, he looks he's 46, so eh. After a rectangle is done, I guess we can move it along. And it's right, like top notch, I guess. I guess. At 36, we have fill 25, meaning fill 25. And we're done with part. Part 1 is basically done. We can pause the video. I don't know why you want to do it if you're already tired, but I gotta keep going. If you can stand this video. So now that our fill is done, we can do our other rectangle. Yeah, we have many rectangles to come. We will be doing no stroke for this, because we don't want to stroke, basically. And our no stroke is done, and now our rectangle must begin. So we're not going to be using rect mode for a while. We will be using it instead of center. We're going to be doing corner. But that's later. It's in this part. 200. Hold on, I'm doing the wrong one. Oh, no, this is the right one. 200, comma 35. And this is a lot of numbers, so it's gonna really change the shape. So this is if you would do that. Someone comes and explains, why are there these many numbers? Oh, see, now you're kind of getting into the phone shape. Okay, you have to round it a bit. So there's like, oh, I remember this at the top of the phone. Yes. Actually, this person did a very good job making the phone. Like this phone, I'm very proud of. So Dimensions, good job. Let's all give Dimensions a big round of applause for the code that he used. Or I'm using now. So now that our rectangle is done, we're gonna be doing fill 100, fill 100 for our next shape, which is an ellipse. Yay! So no more rect for, and the stroke is just 255. Just 255. Not much. And now that our stroke is done, we can write our code for our lips. So it depends where you'd want your lips to be. I think this is the home button. It looks like it. My home button stopped working, so I use a similar lips shape, but I just use it, and I'm very glad that it's there. Also, it's my phone's basically cracked, so I'm not joking. That's why I might get the iPhone. But it's an ellipse. Ellipse and circles don't have much difference. I would recommend using an ellipse if you want just to get a plain old circle, nothing much, and get it out here. And if you're like, can't you just use an, well, if you want like a square shape which is a quadrilateral but round, or instead of just want to use quad, use rect and do that. But the code has to be very precise. If you ever want to make an app, depending on code, if you choose to become a software engineer when you grow up, I'm keeping my options there, but we'll see how it goes. Dan Schiffman is a professor. He went to Yale University and to school there, so you can actually search it up. You'll find a lot about him. Uh, Another 180 is done. We've only written 180. It's 3455. Where period? 180, 3455. Yeah, that's and it's before. Oh no, it's not the home button. It's the top one. So yeah, that makes sense. Oh, the home button's later. Who let's do a different ellipse for that? I think the ellipse is the next one. Yeah. So it's looking cool. Like you start to get the image now, but we got to do a different shape. And what line of code is it? 43, 44. That should have ended at 43. I don't care. I'm gonna do it at 44 itself. So at 44, we're gonna be doing a fill of 100. Wait, did I already do that? But it's a different one. So if with a fill of 100 and a stroke of 255, uh, I'm getting tired already. Do I even need to put this? I'll put it. Be happy about it. This ellipse though is different. Hold on this. Fill 100. I'm losing my track here. Fill 100, stroke 255. Oh yeah, I made a mistake. That shouldn't have been there. It should have been ellipse right away. This ellipse though, 240, 30, 10, 10. We'll leave it 34. And I guess that should be right. 240. That is actually right. And then 46. There we get to do um fill it up with 230. And we're gonna fill up our lips. 240, 30, 4, 5. What? 220, 34, 5, 5. So there's our little white dot. Yeah. Hold on a second. It's right. Well, I guess it looks okay. I'll check it later. Or actually, yeah, that is not right. But I guess it's fine. I decided to do mine with a green background. And I guess it's fun, something different. Because I'm using my lines of code here. So, now slash slash, and then just write swipe bar. And with the swipe bar, I'm gonna do our no stroke. There, it's done. Fill of 250, and this part's almost done. And let's do our rectangle. This one will be getting a rect mode. After this, we'll be doing it. So now we're gonna be doing the signal battery. Now do rect mode, and we're gonna be doing. Sorry, corner. I guess it gave you the. Now that the rect mode corner is done, I'm gonna do right no stroke. There we go. Fill 250. We want to fill this up with 250. And now that the fill 250 is done, um, we have to do 4 rectangles. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do these 4 rectangles, and then we'll almost be done with part 2, and then moving on to part 3. So rectangle 245, 39, 245, 39, 2, comma, negative 2. Done and done. 248. Okay, I should just copy and paste rect. I'm just gonna copy and paste this. In this one, we're gonna be doing oh, this is to show like battery bars, I guess. It's gonna look pretty cool. Sorry, there's just bug. I'm trying to blow it away. And I say bug because it is an actual bug, not like a ant. Or it's like an ant, but it's small. It just came on my phone and I'm trying to take it out. So, well, it's not on my phone, it's on my device. So, and but they're so these little. Did I lose it or did I get it? I know when it comes on it. Okay, let me just leave it alone. Okay, so, in this rectangle, the third one, 251.39. 2, -4. Yeah, you can kind of see the battery bars. And then the last one, 254. Would guess that it's going to end with -5. And then, yes, this will, so 254, we can guess that this will be 39. This one will probably be 2, and this one will probably be -5. All of this you can guess. So we got the battery bars. After the battery bars, right here though, we're gonna be writing no fill for a reason. Here we're gonna write stroke. Write stroke here. And 250. And then rect 260.39. And there's the battery. Well, that's actually signal, I guess. Okay. So next part. Okay. Where are we at? 67, I guess. So we did the no fill and everything. Stroke 250, we did the rectangle. We're at 67. Okay, so moving right along to 70. We're at 69. We're gonna do fill to 55 because we're gonna add another rectangle here. And it's gonna be fill to 55. And this time, this rectangle is gonna be 260. Start with 260. 39.7 -4. Wait, hold on a second, you guys. I see the problem in here. Now the battery's kind of shaded in. There we go. So one more here now. I think that's okay. Moving right along to 73, I guess. And why not 74? Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to waste. We're gonna write no fill. And we're actually gonna be writing it. We're gonna actually be drawing an arc. The thing about arcs is they can always come back to get you. And by that, it's just you've seen arcs before that are not that hard, but they're a little bit. Just write 38, comma 2, comma 2, comma negative half, negative half pi, comma half pi. Okay. So there, a half pi. Now we're gonna be doing our lock symbol. So to show that it's locked, the fill of the fill of 252, the fill of 252 in a rect mode in center. Let's draw a rectangle. 200. I think that we're kind of getting our shape in still. Now let's do our arc. After this, we still have 2 parts left of the video, and even after that, I might edit, or you guys may edit it. 201, 58, and 10. So pi is built in. They know what pi is, and then there's our locked symbol, which looks okay, I guess. So it's like the phone's, this is like the home screen basically, and it's saying that it's locked. So the arc is done. And then next up we have the stroke weight. Stroke weight of just one, but still stroke weight, I guess. Who did that? Okay, so stroke weight of 1 and then no stroke. And now the no stroke is done. Almost actually done with this part. The fill of 70. Okay. So an ellipse that we have to draw 2 ellipses now. 150, 340, 18, 18. We got a little ellipse there. Okay, so 2 small dots at the bottom. And we're already there. So actually, we're going to be using text font, and you can choose what kind of font you'd like. For example, so in the code, they use Roboto. But if you want, I could try and maybe do Arial, or maybe Times Roman, but for now, let's just stick to Roboto. Robe. So I've actually used Roboto sometimes, but generally I've used Arial. If you want, you really can try Arial. Yeah. Uh, so here, Arial. Is it Arial? Arial font. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So at 93, you can kind of see how the numbers kind of stick out. Once we're at 100, we can hopefully we'll try to clear it up once you put some code in there. So fill 255. Now here you could choose the text size you'd want. I want to do 45 or maybe 50. I'm going to choose 50. Okay, now we haven't told any text yet, and I don't think we have to do anything for really HTML. Besides this, though there's some code. M is less than 10. You should really space this thing out. Plus, so H plus, um, a lot of math here. And hold on, you guys. I want to try to make sure that nothing's wrong here. Got the else. No, we're not done yet, though. Okay, we're not done. Hmm? Second month. If you guys are just getting signs for a while, I apologize. There's just a lot of code I need to write, but now I think I'm at the point where I can just almost stop. Remember, after this, there's only one part left, and that is the making sure that the phone is looking good. Has anyone ever done this to you, where they like Tuesday? There's Monday, Tuesday, comma. Oh, sorry. Backspace on that. It was Tuesday, but it has to end now. There's Tuesday. And sorry about that, you guys. Um, and then plus D, comma 150, comma 140, and let's close the code. There we go. At 104. Actually, wait. In here, I need you to do this. Now, what? Get month is not defined. Hold on a second. Something's not right. And I know that I'll have to fix it, but get month is not defined. Do I define it later? Oh yeah, never mind. It should work out soon. At 105. Um. Oh. Never mind. Okay. So here, right function. For now, it's just 100 lines of code. Should be helpful. At line 107, we have to do something called case 1. And case 1 is this. I don't know if you will stick with me and watch the entire video, but if you do, please watch it. Please watch it, okay? I really had fun making this video. Maybe. Um Now we're gonna have an easy time though. Yeah? Okay, so my brother just came in. He's looked at my code before. Actually, it's gonna be a phone, but my phone hasn't been working. So, do you want to see my phone? I'm gonna draw a phone. Do you want to see it? And it's gonna show the time. But right now, I have to fix something because this thing is so dumb, and it can tell the time. It's gonna look like a phone. For some reason, it's not working. So I think I have to do. Okay, I think I know why it's not working. Is it January? Well, it's not January right now. It's May. January, February, March, April, May. So month, January, and then come here. Right, break. Break is a function that it knows, and just do that. Move down. Let's talk about case 3. Okay, so we did case 1. We haven't done case 2 yet. No, now we gotta do case 2, which should be February. So maybe if you guys can look at this code maybe per month, you'll see how it does that. Unless they decide to update this thing and my code doesn't work. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Depending on where you're watching this video. It's supposed to be made in 2020. So doing this in 2020, it should probably be working. But I don't know. It should be working in 2020. It met the 2020 standards, so it should work. So February, I guess. February. February. I spelled it right? Yeah. And I think that's done. This line of code is done. Next line. I gotta write break again. I should just copy and paste break. But what should I copy and what should I paste? Question. Now case 3. I don't think I have to look at the code that I'm worried about. Case 3, and then month equals, I think we'll just repeat it. So January, February, March, and then break. And it's like a pattern, I guess. Is it? Let me check. Yeah, it's a pattern. And then it actually goes on. It just goes on. Let's do it now. Let's keep going. So break. And so we got month, break, and then case 4. We gotta do 12 cases, I guess, because there's 12 months. So case 4, month equals January, February, March, April, and then break, which was the month that just passed. And now case 5. Uh, and case 5 should be month equals March, April, May. Now break. March, April, May, case 6. June, May, June. Almost there actually. And then only one part left. Case 7. Month, July. What is it? August? August. Like, is it August? Case 9. No, not case 9 yet. I gotta do my break first. So, now I'm done my break is and now case 9. Case 9.
Are you using your phone?
You're using,
you're using your book.
your book. So now that case 9 is done. Month, August, June, July, August, September. Except, where is it morning?
And where does Jackson live?
In your face.
No.
It's night in where he is. He's not in India.
He's in India?
You're in India.
Oh,
So break. Break. And now the break is done. We get case 10. We'll have to do 12 cases until we're done. Because they're 12 months. Case 10. Month. October. Now that October is done. Wait, did I forget to put the you know. No, I did. Sorry. If you want, put them. I forgot. I honestly forgot. I'm like, no need. You don't need, but it's just if you want to. Break. Okay. Break. Case now. Case 11. At case 11. Break. We're almost done. Case 12. So hold on, you guys. I have to see what else is next. We're not done yet, though. Okay, there's a couple steps left. October, November, December, and then break.
When you're making the phone?
I am making it. I'm almost done.
How many?
Just one phone. And last line, hopefully. There we go. Phone's done. But the problem is, why is my 23 there? Hold on a second, you guys. My 23 shouldn't be there, though. Everything else is actually... Wait, let me figure something out. What if I do this 400 and 400. That's what you did have to do 400. Okay, so our phone is done. Basically, I guess so. I told you it's done. And it looks pretty cool. Like I said, you can call this iPhone, Android, smartphone, LG, Samsung, Apple, whatever you want. You can call a phone Google Pixel, Excel, iPhone 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, not 12. But you know, it looked pretty cool. So this is my iPhone drawing, and I guess you'd kind of do have to do 400, because that otherwise it'll not center the numbers. Otherwise, you'll have to go in and fix the numbers. But now the video's not over yet, though. Okay, there are a few shapes and colors that you want to change. So if you want to change the background, change it. But I like the green background. It looks pretty cool. So notice how this phone is. So first of all, it says Tuesday, May 23rd. Well, actually, it's not Tuesday, though. It's actually Saturday. So if you're wondering what the problem is it in the code or is it somewhere else? Because let me tell you where it's spot on. The time is correct, and the date is correct. It's 23 and it's 23 as well, but the date is not correct. The date is not Tuesday. The date is Saturday, and it's 2020. So you'd kind of get that one video. So why is this the problem? Well, actually, in this long line of code, you would see that there is actually one place where exactly we dealt with it. And where is that place? Right here, Tuesday. So just change it to the day, I think, and it should work. I don't know if it'll make a difference. Saturday? Yeah, there we go. Now it says Saturday. So probably every day, if you do change it, just change it to the day that it is, and then it should work. See, Saturday. Yeah.
See? This is
And
our puppy land.
I guess it works. You know, it worked. And then return them on.
See,
So,
I'm so good at
the code is done, and it looks good. So, if you want to change it, you can obviously change it. So, probably change the date to whatever the day is. Or, you know, whenever you want to. So, now that the video is over, we made a phone. You can look like the line of code and see. We made it, you know? So, I was thinking of changing it, but now I really don't want to. I kind of like this. So if there is any problem in your code, please let me know. Email me at sitsing0402@gmail.com. And, like I said, my brother's still here, and he can look at our code. So, Sammy, my brother, how does this phone look? I want to see it change the time. Like, the time's about to change, so, in just a few seconds. So, let's see if it adapts. 4, 3, 2, 1, change. Yep, it works. So, exactly where is the logic in this? Well, actually, there's a lot of logic in here, and actually, that's why we had to put a lot of code in here, but it's actually in the minutes. The minutes is where, remember, this thing doesn't necessarily change by hour anymore, so it does, but, so the hours depends on the minutes. It looks for 60, but this never says 60. This will only increase. So this is, if you're wondering what kind of phone this is, it counts by this. It doesn't, it's like some phones, it won't say 11, which it should say, I guess, because if 24 is 12, so 23 is 11, but it's like that. No, it doesn't say AM or PM, because we just didn't add that in there. If you want to, I don't know if I make a separate video adding to this, I could add to this, you know, there's a lot you could just add to a simple phone screen that's locked and looks really cool, though. You know, again, Dimension made this, so I kind of looked at Dimension and I made something similar, and it looks so. More videos are coming along the way, so bye, guys.